Morning. So I'm out on the bike again, as you can probably tell. Heading out to St Ives this morning. We've done this ride a few times before. Sorry, it's quite busy along here. It's 9:30 in the morning, but it's I thought some of the traffic might have died down a bit, but it seems to be really busy. But I know there's a lot of road closures around this area at the moment, so it might just be because of that. But yeah, what was I saying? Heading to St Ives. So you'll have seen that we've gone through Fenton and Pidley past the church. I'm currently coming to the end of the village in Pidley. I'm going to head down through Somersham, through Cone, Ives, and then cruise along to St Ives, stop on the quayside, and then from there we'll go out the back of St Ives, along Witten Hill, past the airfield, down through Abbotswipton, down to Broughton, and then home. So although I have done this a few times, I can't actually remember how long it is. It's probably, I think it's probably just under 30 miles. I can't imagine it's any more than 30 miles. But it'll be a good ride. It's not actually a bad morning. It's quite overcast, and it's still quite fresh, but it's no way near as cold as it was on the last ride. And it has been raining the last few days. We've had quite a lot of rain here. There's a lot of flooded areas out in the fens and kind of the surrounding fields, but it's actually dry this morning. The roads are still wet, and I can feel they're quite slippery in places just because of the mud and the general crap on them. But no, should be good. So I will spin you around. I'm just about to do the little descent, little roll down into Somersham. So I'll spin you around, and I will probably speak to you again when we're in St Ives. So I hope you enjoy this one. I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit.
It's intermission time, folks. So hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right over to our refreshment center for the most extravagant array of refreshment goodies ever assembled under one roof. Enjoy breathtaking, mouth-watering goodies. Everything from a snack to a delicious full meal. At our refreshment center, you'll find a large variety of goodies to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, or your sweet tooth. So hurry, hurry, hurry. Visit our refreshment center now. And now, on with the show.
So that was a bit of unnecessary excitement on the ride. Yeah, it's all credit to these tyres. I mean, I've said before, I've ridden Vittoria tyres for blimey, a long time now. A really long time, probably getting on for 20 years, 15, 20 years. And I highly rate them. I mean, they're so puncture resistant. That was like a shard. It was probably about a centimetre long, a shard of plastic that had just dug into the tyre, so there was no way they were going to resist that. But yeah, it's all done. I might stop in the bike shop in St Ives and see if I can borrow their track pump, because I'm really not confident that I've blown the tyre up to the full PSI, but it feels all right at the moment. I'm just being a bit hesitant because it's obviously I didn't actually feel it sort of pop on the beads properly. But hang on, just past this fellow. I'm actually on a cycleway at the moment, so there's a lot of people walking on it, so let me just get past this guy. So yeah, so it was the apart from the flat, which was also on the front, on the coast to coast, it's been pretty good so far. But I mean, coming out this time of year when everything's wet and slimy, obviously any sharp things that are in the road or in your way are going to be more lubricated, so they're going to kind of go through your tyre a lot quicker and a lot easier than if it was dry. So it is unfortunately one of the hazards of coming out in this kind of these damp conditions. But as I say, it feels alright. I probably will stop and just see if they can whack a bit more air in it, or I can borrow a track pump and put a bit more air in it. But yeah, okay, so I will spin you round and then we'll cruise through to St Ives. So I'll probably speak to you again when I'm at St Ives, so I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. So as you can see, I'm at St Ives. I won't be stopping too long because when I stopped to fix the puncture I was actually getting really cold, so I'm just going to have a quick drink and then I'll cruise around to the bike shop and see if I can use their track pump. So I will, I'll see you in a bit. I'll speak to you in a bit. See you in a bit.
Morning, alright?
Yeah, can I be really cheeky and borrow a track pump?
Yeah.
I've just had a flat on the front and I've kind of pumped it with a hand pump and it just feels a bit soft still. Sorry. So he was a nice fella. So yeah, borrowed the track pump, all sorted. Blew it up to 80 psi and as I thought was the case, it actually popped onto the bead as well, which was good, because I could see looking down on it while I was riding before, it didn't seem to be seated too well, which is why I wasn't going too fast, because I didn't want it blowing off the rim, and that isn't a euphemism. So yeah, so all good. So now I'm going to head up to towards Whitton and then head home. So I'll speak to you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. So I'm just on the roll down towards Broughton Church. I'm going to go up through the lanes and then out onto the main road to home and grab a coffee. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I know we have done it before. I will start, when the weather gets a bit more favourable, I'll start getting on some more kind of longer rides, going out sort of towards Wistow and not Wistow, Winnick, out that way. Start ramping the mileage up again. So I'm going to be doing the Cambridgeshire Classic, which I think is in about 6 weeks time, so I do need to get out and get some bigger miles done for that, at least a couple of 50s. That's about, I think that's just over 70 miles, that one. Planning to do it again with Dave, so that'll be good. I know he hasn't ridden for some time, probably since the last time we did it, but yeah, no, it'd be good. It'd be a good ride. So morning. So yeah, so Cambridgeshire Classic, and then We've got the Suffolk Spring Classic, which is the one out at Newmarket, and then there are some more that I'm going to book. I'm still really tempted to book the one up in the Peak District, but I'm going to have to get some serious training in for that, because that's going to be absolutely savage. But that's a little way off yet. So I'm on a rest day today. It's a Monday. I'm off tomorrow as well, so I won't get out on the bike tomorrow. I'm going to jump on the turbo and do a turbo session tomorrow evening. So even if I don't get out, I will be doing some virtual miles. But yeah, I've enjoyed this one today. It was nice to get out, apart from the brief puncture interlude. It was good, and you know, thanks to the fellow in the bike shop in St Ives in Richardson's. I forgot the name of it then. It is a really good shop. I'll put a link to the shop in the description of this video. So if you're in this area, check them out. Oh yeah. They've got a few sort of dotted around. I know there's one in Huntingdon. I think there's one in St Ives as well. I might be wrong, but I know they've got a few shops dotted around the area. Obviously the St Ives one is local to me. I've been in there loads of times. I've bought quite a few bits off of them. So as I say, if you are in the Cambridgeshire area, certainly in the St Ives area or Huntingdon area, give them a shout. The link is in the description of this video. So as I said, thanks for watching this one. I know I say it all the time, but for those of you who are regular viewers, thanks very much for your support, and please continue with that support going through this year. There's going to be some good rides coming up, and if you are a new viewer, please consider subscribing, and check out some of my other videos on the channel and give them a like. You know, any activity on the channel kind of pushes the chances of it being promoted, so I do really appreciate any activity. And yeah, I'm gonna get my head down, get down here, get home, have a coffee, and I'll see you on the next one. So take it easy. I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit.